Shades of Vengeance presents Stiletto Unit 447 CE, a continuation of the story of the Consortium. So, Lax is going to double strength onto your fighter, Reluflissy. Yeah. You better roll.
Oh god.
Wits pilot.
Wits pilot? Oh lordy, so that is 5.
Can Katal instruct?
What, to hold on?
No, it's Lax who's holding on.
Oh, you mean instruct pilot?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Katal, if you want to, you can, but you're gonna lose your instructor specialty because you're busy. You're not focused entirely on this.
Yeah, okay, so I can only pass on what I've got. Yeah, that's fine.
Do I keep rolling?
You've rolled already, but what you'll be doing is adding dice to it, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You don't have to get rid of your roll.
Okay,
Right,
I only done 2. I got 2 successes.
In fairness, as crazy stuff goes...
I mean, add 3 to that, because I've got loads of successes.
Oh, wow.
So you
get
can
a
add
bonus
another
3
3
dice.
dice.
Alright, so roll another 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wonder if this works.
That makes it 4.
Can you guys see that?
Whoa!
I can see that.
That's Lax's roll.
Oh, good.
Good on him.
Yes.
He did okay, didn't he? Well, he
Yeah.
is hanging on for dear life.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a shame
so-
I lost my instructor, because I had 7 successes. Without doing my 4 tens.
No, thanks to the extra 3, I managed to get 4.
Okay, so you blast off, and actually you've got a decent idea of how fast you can go. Lax is holding on and sort of gives you a shaky thumbs up through the cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's hanging on for dear life.
Just keep holding on, Lax. Keep holding on.
A red light is flashing in your face saying outer hull breach. He's
Yeah, I know. So
there's an outer hull and an inner hull, so and also you're
Yeah.
wearing a spacesuit, so you're not super worried, but yeah, you do have an outer hull breach.
yeah, that's need to get there.
You're able to act like a pilot, as piloting a fighter. So you can attack, you can be defensive, giving yourself a defense score, or you can use defensive fire to try to point defense. It means you try and shoot the projectiles before they get to you.
Okay. Ooh.
So, what is your preference, guys?
Oh, God.
Mine's point defense.
Point defense, right? So, defensive gunnery.
What do I roll for defensive gunnery?
Well, no one's actually fired at you yet, so you are just being prepared. It will be wits and gunnery that you are rolling.
Wits a gunnery for it.
I might just go for defense.
Okay, that'll be wits and pilot.
Yeah. It's an extra point, so I figured.
Yeah, I think my best option would be.
I think it's
Point-
defense.
Yeah.
I think defense is your best option.
Yeah, because I know I have.
Well,
Good
also,
gunnery,
I know you
though.
have good gunnery, but if you start opening fire on projectiles right near the ship,
Yeah,
will
I'll
Lax
stick
survive
with.
it?
No, I have to think of him. So defense.
You kind of do, don't you?
Yeah,
So
I
you're
have
going to
to
be trying
think.
to dodge.
Yeah, I have to think of a fellow crew before acting out.
Right. The first person who's going to reach their ship is going to be Nara. So Nara,
Yep.
what has happened is they have started indeed firing strikes at you. You have 0 defense, so you're going to be trying to shoot these projectiles as they approach you. Whoop.
Well,
So, could you roll me a wits and gunnery, please? No, a dexterity and gunnery. What am I talking about?
and gunnery.
I'm going to assume that you've taken off your spacesuit enough that you can have normal dex. So you're not down to 1. It's Dex and Gunnery because it's a mounted weapon, and that's the rule for Dex and...
I'm at 3.
You're at 3.
Successes.
Okay, first projectile's gone. You've got 2 more to get.
Okay.
Okay, next one.
Just 2 on that one.
Right, you're going to take a hit on your hull, and you're going to take 1 hull damage of 3.
I've got 3 hull.
You've got 3 hull, and you've taken 1 hull damage, so you have a hull breach.
Outer or inner hull?
Outer, for now. But it's not a lot of difference on a fighter. Right, 1 more projectile incoming.
Five.
You got it. Okay.
Nice.
You reach your troop transport, and sort of you're gonna have to bail out and jump in the troop transport.
You want me to roll Dex?
Dex survival.
How far away is it? Do I need my spacesuit back on?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't like going out into space without a spacesuit. Like, you've done it, so you know you don't like it.
2 successes.
Okay, yeah, you kind of release the front of the cockpit, jump out, and sort of grab onto the grab bar near the door and stop yourself, pull yourself inside and sort of walk in. So you're gonna head in there and start your pre-flight. At the same time, the others are moving forward. Stumpy is a little way behind you, so I'm going to do him a little later. Aaron. Aaron's going to try and dodge. Ooh, not super.
Oh dear.
But good enough. Yeah, Aaron manages to dodge the projectiles and weaves around them to dock with his light cruiser. The automated docking system seems to work for him, and he goes inside. Il is on his way to the medium cruiser that you wanted him to get. He is also dodging. He's a pilot. He doesn't have much gunnery skill.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Right.
Oh no.
That's got interesting consequences.
Oh,
the
no.
projectile misses him entirely.
Okay.
That's more concerning.
Yeah, that is more concerning. What happens?
And if you've played Mass Effect 2, you might know why.
Adam is on his way in. He is also dodging. Most of these guys aren't great at gunnery, so
Yeah.
they're mostly dodging. I need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, it was a good shot, but it did miss. Right. Aramandi. Aramandi is going point defense because she has skills. Yeah, she really does have skills. That one, and then 3 bonus dice, and another bonus dice. Yeah, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 for her. Successes. Yeah, nothing gets close. Nothing gets close. like anything that's even vaguely in her direction, she just takes it out. That's probably going to make your life easier, Reluflissy. Because anything that's even vaguely in her direction, it's gone. It's atoms. Katal, you're next. You were dodging,
Okay.
were you not?
I was dodging.
Alright, so again, thanks to Aramandi, you're only going to face 2 projectiles. So you're going to have to roll wits and pilot twice. These gunners may as well be stormtroopers. I'm not kidding.
2 on the first one.
Okay.
And 3 on the second one.
Okay, 2 hits. One is on your hull, and one is on your ouch command.
Oh no!
Oh, where's my fighter stats?
There's only one command, and command is you.
Yep.
You're going to get hit by a strike weapon. I need you to roll me a stamina and survival. No, wits and survival to bail out just in time.
Oh no!
Otherwise, you're space-paced.
Oh.
Two successes.
Would you like to use a luck point?
Yes, I would.
Okay, so you're like you're not used to fighters. You don't fly these very often, right?
No.
So you were kind of flying and then you realise that you've got a projectile incoming. You've got just enough time to get out. You're like, where is it? Smack, and you actually hit the release with your elbow while you're looking around for the release, and you eject from the fighter just in time to see it explode.
That is 100% the use of a luck point.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was luck. Anyway, you are now sort of in space. You didn't quite make it all the way to the medium cruiser. The first hit was the one that hit your hull, so you made most of the way there, but you didn't quite make it. Obviously your spacesuit is probably low on fuel by now. So after your previous escapade, so Lax is going to send some information to you, Reluflissy, and I want you to roll me an intelligence pilot.
Intelligence pilot. So that's 5 dice. Yeah.
1.
Yep.
It's a course correction.
Course correction?
It's a course correction.
Okay.
You gonna follow it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You input it exactly as he wrote it? Okay. So what it does is it shifts your course to take you very, very close to Katal, to where he's floating in space. Like, it looks like you're on a collision course. Roll a double willpower.
Oh, double willpower! Oh, that is 10. One, 2, 3. 3.
3. Okay.
Sorry.
You, if you are willing to have faith in Lax, you are able to not swerve.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have faith in Lax. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
Lax,
so by eye, it looks like you're about to smack Katal at full speed with your fighter.
Yeah.
The course change does not involve slowing down.
Yeah.
Come on, give me a new character.
No!
What happens is you pass close to Katal, and Katal, the output from the thrusters starts to melt your suit, but there is enough material coming at you that you are pushed towards the medium cruiser that you're heading for, because Lax is that good. He is that good.
I believe it. Yeah, no, I just have started, I completely believe that.
Yeah, I'm having a lot more faith in Lax, honestly, so...
Reluflissy, you're now going to come across some projectiles coming your way, because you're further in than anyone else.
Oh, bugger, okay.
You've got 5.
5?
5.
Oh, God, so what do I use?
Katal, roll me a double dex in your spacesuit.
So, is it Wits Pilot?
Wits Pilot.
Wits Pilot, so that is 5. No. Yeah, it's 5.
Did you get one, Katal?
I got 1, yes.
Right, you grab kind of a grab bar near the airlock and you're able to enter the ship. Obviously, you've lost your fighter, but you're able to enter the ship. Yeah. 1 second, Reluflissy. I got that. Don't worry. So Stumpy is now approaching his ship.
Go Stumpy!
Come on, Stumpy.
He comms you guys and says, "I know what I got my assignment. I'm on my way." And then a strike projectile, just passes straight through his ship, and he's he didn't make it. Ill comms everyone saying, "Guys, I'm stuck outside the ship. I can't get in."
Oh my god.
Adam comms and says, "Likewise, I can't get in. They're locked." Someone locks the ships.
Oh my god, that is karma for us, isn't it?
Yeah, no, Ill says, I don't know anything about this. I mean, I could try calling in through the engine tube. And Adam's like, well, no, he's sort of talking to Adam and everyone else, but we could try crawling in through the engine tube. That's a bit dangerous. Like, if they can remotely start those up, we're dead. What other suggestion do you have? I don't know, man.
Do any of you know hacking or computering or something like that?
All the computers are shut down.
Damn it.
Aaron sort of comms that he's inside. His fighter was taken in by the automatic system. The other two didn't have any such luck. Aramandi is already inside the ship. She's not really answering. She's just like, "Yep, target achieved."
If you're willing to take the risk, go for it. We're not going to tell you to crawl through. Well, I'm not going to tell you to crawl through the engine tubes. If you're not able to get your ship, I will come pick you up.
Adam says, "Well, I've got an explosive here. I could blow the airlock."
Do what you think's necessary.
Okay.
Do it.
He does indeed set the. Oh my god. Okay.
Did he actually blow it up?
Yeah.
Did he blow himself up?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Moderate fumble. My dice are going interesting. Right, so Adam blows open the light cruiser and screams because he blew his arm off. And now the spacesuit's leaking all the air and blood's in space and freezing and...
He's gone.
It's not pleasant.
He's gone, isn't he?
He is gone. Stumpy didn't make it to his light cruiser either. Ill sort of... Adam? Reluflissy, should I go get him? What's more important, the team or the mission?
Can I fly and get him? Because I'm in the troop transport.
You haven't got it started up yet.
Right,
it's all... Everything is shut down. It's going to take a while. You wouldn't get to him in time.
Right.
God damn it.
The team or the mission, Reluflissy? Which is it? I'm sitting outside a medium cruiser. I can crawl in and try and get it, but Adam's gonna die. Aaron is obviously on the comms going, no, save him!
Can he not get Adam and go into the cruise that now has the blown airlock?
Maybe. I don't know. Reluflissy.
Try to save him. Try to save Adam. Please try to save Adam. I can't lose any more lives here.
And apparently I have no idea how likely he's going to survive because I just got 0 on a medicine roll.
I just had a really good idea.
Oh god.
6, 10. Adam's voice comes over the comms saying, "No, leave me. Don't. Complete the mission. Aaron, I'm sorry."
Oh, Adam.
"I'm sorry, but the Resistance need these ships. I'm probably out of reach anyway."
Try to save Adam. If not, continue on with the mission.
I'm sorry, boss. It's one or the other. You don't get that. I can't do both.
The Resistance needs these ships. I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm so sorry.
Aaron just signs off the group comms. He just blocks you. I understand. I'm sorry, Adam. That's ill, obviously. I'm going in. Wish me luck. I'll probably be out of contact for a bit. I imagine there's going to be interference.
Yeah.
And he goes silent. Right, Reluflissy. You got 3 successes on dodging that first projectile.
Yeah.
There's another one incoming. That one missed. There's another one incoming. Right, you're going to take a hit, and it's going to be on your hull.
Okay.
So you've taken a hull damage.
Okay. How many do I have? Like 3?
3. So you've taken 1 of your 3 hull damage.
Right, so I have 2 remaining. Lax, how are you doing?
Do you remember the projectile that missed?
Yes.
You know that medium cruiser that Il is climbing in through the engine?
Oh no!
Boom.
Ew.
It doesn't actually destroy the ship. It's not big enough. But what it does is it splits the ship in half. And you know, like the engine block floats away from the main part of the ship.
Il, are you there?
Nara, you've got your troop transport powered up now.
Okay, and it does have defensive weapons as to...
Fairly minimal, but it does have some.
Are they better than the fighters?
Yes.
Can I move to assist?
Who?
Where the largest kerfuffle's going on.
Define the largest kerfuffle.
The most missiles flying about.
That's up near the front. That is highly risky. That is highly risky.
Yeah, but we need the heavy cruiser.
Reluflissy is some distance ahead of you and will get to the heavy cruiser before you do.
Yeah, but I'm moving to assist. So.
Okay, fine. So you're moving up. Aaron is now moving away. Like you're about to go past him. He's moving away. That was the instructions. You know, but he's moving away. He's still off comms. Aramandi seems to be getting the medium cruiser up. According to your scanners, it's on its way. Reluflissy, you're going to have another projectile now.
Okay.
You dodging or point defensing?
God damn it. What's point defensing?
Yeah, shooting down the... It's shooting down the projectiles before they hit you. But that does carry a risk for lax.
No, I'm going to keep dodging.
Right.
I'm going to keep dodging. Four.
Okay, you dodge.
Is there one more? Or...
One sec. Okay. Lax is still holding on, but that was a big dodge. Oh dear. It's not good.
God damn.
Okay. You know how you had 3 hull? And then you lost a hull?
Yeah.
You've lost another hull because literally, you know how he was grabbed on?
Yeah.
It's literally torn away.
Oh my
a
god.
chunk of the hull, like the ship is open
Oh my god.
at the side.
Damn it.
Lax comes. I still here.
Oh god.
How far away am I?
A long way.
A long way.
How far am I away from the heavy?
You're 2 more projectiles away. I'm going to measure things as projectiles. Nara, you're closing in, but you're not. You're only moving at slightly faster pace than the fighter is. So, roll me for another projectile, Reluflissy.
Sorry.
You dodged it.
Okay.
You're okay.
Okay.
Nara, you're now kind of close to Aramandi, and Aramandi's started up. She's fully started up, and she's turning the ship.
Is she heading in the direction back?
Yeah, getting away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Katal, can you roll me an intelligence and pilot to get your ship started up?
That's 5, 6, 3. 1, 2, 4 successes.
Your ship has started up. You're going to need a moment for it to warm up. It's been down for a while, but it's getting there. Reluflissy, another projectile.
Two.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. You narrowly dodge. Defender wins. That was a close one. In fact, I'm rolling the orange dice of death to see if it grazed Lax.
Oh, hang on.
It did not.
Max.
It did not.
Oh, thank God.
That was close. That was close. And he's going to say, that was close, boss. Please don't be that close.
I know, Lex. I am so sorry.
However, you are now within spitting distance of the heavy cruiser.
Okay.
Not that spitting distance isn't an extremely long way in space because there's no gravity.
Absolutely. Oh, God.
Okay, so Lax is gonna let go of your fighter, and kind of it rips a little further apart as he pushes off. It's not in good condition.
No.
But he pushes off towards the heavy cruiser. And you have now the chance to turn around and look at the troop transport properly for the first time. There is another projectile coming, so roll me another wits and pilot. Unless you wanna, you could do wits and dexterity and gunnery this time if you want.
I'm gonna gun this one down because
He's
So
safe now, so dexterity
Okay.
and gunnery.
Dexterity and gunnery, so that is 5 and 4, right?
Yeah, 9.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, your righteous rage from losing all these people, yeah, that projectile is not even dust. Atomized. Nara, you're now passing Katal. Katal, your ship is now starting up. What do you want to do?
I will make a move back, like out.
Okay. So you're moving backwards. So
Yeah,
Nara,
and
you're now starting...
And as I'm going, I'd like to try and calm ill again, see if he's responding.
No.
No, okay.
Nothing.
Yeah, then just retreating.
Yep. Okay. So you're moving away. Aramandi's already passed Ill's ruins. The ruins of the ship Ill was trying to enter. Nara, you are now getting up towards where Reluflissy is. Reluflissy. Roll me a wits and investigation.
Wits investigation. So 4.
And 3.
Sorry, thank you. One, 2, 3.
The troop transport here, it's the Vanguard. That was Stiletto Unit's ship.
Oh.
It was lost during the Orion incident. Obviously, the unit all died. No one was able to salvage it.
Oh.
Right.
If there is a symbol of Stiletto Unit, it is the Vanguard.
That's the one. Is that the one that she's heading to?
That's the one that Reluflissy is approaching now. You've got one more projectile, Reluflissy.
So
Shoot or dodge.
shoot.
Okay.
Because I am very blue in anger at the moment. So that is. What was it again? Is it wits?
It is dexterity and gunnery. It was 9, wasn't it?
Yeah. One, 2, 3. 3.
Okay. You are going to take another hit.
That's my last one.
No, it's on your weapons.
Oh, okay.
Your weapons are now down.
Damn it.
But you managed to take it on a less vital area of your ship, so you did not die. That's still better than dying.
Yeah, it is. But like, really, Flissy is like very blue in rage and all that.
Anyway, you're now at the point where you can leap out of the fighter and get into the Vanguard if you want to.
I'm doing that.
Okay.
So obviously the suit's on.
Yeah, double dexed with the suit on.
So is that
2 dice?
2.
Yeah.
Nara, can you roll me a wits and investigation as you approach Reluflissy?
Yeah. Nothing.
Nothing.
Wait.
Would you like to spend a luck point?
Yes, please.
Thought you might. Just a lucky guess.
Yes.
Okay, you have 2 successes.
Okay.
You look like you're going the wrong way, but Nara is a bit of a space hog. Similar to what Lax did deliberately, the backwash from her engines as she slows down as she approaches you actually pushes you towards the troop transport.
Yeah.
And you're able to grab on, your spacesuit's a bit melty, but you're able to grab on and board the Vanguard. You run through to the cockpit, and I want you to roll me an intelligence pilot to start up the ship.
Intelligence pilot, so 4.
Ill, are you well? Calling ill.
So intelligence pilot, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 5. 3 successes.
Okay, the ship's starting up. You got to give it a minute, like everyone else.
Yeah.
Katal, I'd like you to roll me an intelligence and investigation.
Okay.
And thorough does apply.
And a good thing too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 successes.
Okay, you notice a suit that seems to have been thrown clear when the medium cruiser split in half.
Do I... Can I do something to try and get it on the ship?
Right. You could try and fly close and stop. That would be a tricky maneuver, but doable. You could maybe do it by programming the computer to stop for 20 seconds or something. You tether yourself to the airlock, reach out, grab him, and try and get back in that time. You could literally stop the ship where you want to be and then jump out. Or you can... I'm just trying to think. You could try and scoop him up with part of the ship, but if he hits the ship at any velocity, he'll be dead.
And trying to calm him, I'm still getting nothing?
Still nothing.
I will try and scoop him up.
Okay. I would like you to roll me a wits and pilot. Your threshold is going to be 9s.
I got 2 successes. Is that enough, or will I need to luck point it?
Enough to make sure he doesn't turn into space paste, or enough to get whatever's left of him inside the ship?
Try and reduce the pastiness of his body.
If you want to reduce the pastiness of his body, or to be more accurate, the chances that he will become a space paste, yes, you will need to luck point it.
Yeah, I will luck point it. That's
Okay.
Both used this session.
Yep.
That's 2.
You manage to get him inside, kill the momentum so he reaches the floor. He's probably bruised or battered, but he is not squished flat.
Yeah, that's about what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Well, hoping for more than expecting.
I mean, I'm not promising he's still alive, but whatever's left of him is.
I am hoping he is in a state of life that he wasn't before I picked him up.
Okay. You are still moving away, I assume, with Aramandi. So you and Aramandi are pretty much in formation. Aaron has moved some distance away now. So you guys are moving out. Nara, you're still moving in. Reluflissy, the Vanguard, has started up. Lax is also starting up the heavy cruiser behind you, and has the closer to the station. And he's manoeuvred slightly oddly.
Lax, you doing all right?
Yes, fine, go.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Nara, roll me an intelligence and investigation. No, intelligence and pilot. You can as well if you want to, Reluflissy.
Is that intelligence and pilot as well?
Yep.
Has enough time passed to move my...
No. No,
I don't think so.
From when you... Like 10 minutes has passed since you jumped out of the ship.
Again, nothing.
Alright. You have no idea why Lax would be manoeuvring this close to you.
4.
Okay.
Nara, it's pretty clear to you that Lax is using the heavy cruiser's superior armor and shields as a way of protecting the Vanguard from the bombardment that is now coming in from the station.
Oh, shit.
I'll pass this on.
Really? No. You would make the assumption that anyone would see that.
Oh, right, okay.
You wouldn't assume that no one had noticed. It's pretty obvious. I mean, like, the station's here, Lax is here, and the Vanguard's here, right? It's pretty obvious. But she got no successes, so she doesn't know why.
Yeah, I don't have any idea what's happening. I don't know what Lax is doing. But I just trust him regardless, so...
Okay. Full speed. Back out.
Right.
Return journey.
Okay, Nara, you are going to be fired at.
Am I?
As you make your way back out. So are you going to defensive gunnery?
Point defense.
Right. Okay, go ahead. So basically they know that their weapons are not going to penetrate the shields and armor of the heavy cruiser, but they will kill you, and he can only shield one of you. He's assuming you're the better pilot, even though he thinks you're useless. Because you think you're the better pilot, and Reluflissy said that she isn't a great pilot.
Yeah.
3 successes.
3.
Oh, wow.
First projectile down.
2 successes.
Next projectile down. 1 more.
Come on.
Five successes.
Holy moly!
1 got through.
Oh.
It was a hit on your command, which has 2 points and is now down to 1. Your canopy, your pilot canopy is now sort of glass shattering.
Oh god.
That was my best roll as well.
Oh.
It's my best roll too. 6.
Oh.
Right. However, Lax, Reluflissy, and Nara managed to move their ships away. They aren't going to catch up with Kutal and Aramandi, but you know, you obviously have a rendezvous point of some sort. Aaron has disappeared off your scanners.
Aaron's gone AWOL.
So, just to round up, Stumpy is dead.
Yeah.
His ship exploded. Adam blew his arm off trying to get into the light cruiser.
Yeah.
Ill is in unknown condition, lying in a docking bay in Qatar's medium cruiser.
Yeah.
Aramandi got away with the ship. Qatar, Lax, and Nara and Reluflissy all got away with the ships they were intending to. So, in the final count, you have a heavy cruiser, 2 medium cruisers, 1 troop transport, and the Vanguard, which is also a troop transport, but it's the Vanguard.
Yeah.
The other, Nara's one is a Smertios troop transport.
Yeah.
Possibly not the best haul that was possible, but oh, and the light cruiser that Aaron's disappeared with.
Yeah.
Yeah, so was he already out of range by the time, like by the time I was out of there as well?
Yeah, his ship was a lot further out, so he got in and got away much quicker. So yeah, he got away. That's not to say he's not going to appear at the rendezvous point, but he's not on your scanners right now. In terms of the fighters, you got Reluflissy's one was toast, Nora's one was left behind, Katal's one was left behind as well. Yeah, because you blew up. Aramandi's one made it, and Aaron's one made it, but that's it. So Aramandi and Aaron's fighters made it, but the others didn't. All you can do now is return to the right. Oh, and the shuttle, of course, has been left behind, along with any and all equipment that you left in it.
I think more or less took it with me. My equipment, I think. So.
I mean, like food supplies and stuff, and all of that kind of stuff.
We can always be dark. So.
And obviously evidence of who you are. All the communications logs.
All the communications logs of pretty much useless conversations of this person is smuggling coffee.
Although that would be enough to exonerate that person. And also obviously all of the information that you've gathered about Illumus, because you researched him, all of the messages from Ixatanka, it's all on the ship.
Damn it.
And given enough time, they will get it.
Is there not a way to destroy it?
Oh, we could blow it up on the way past.
You're already past and escaped. You left it behind.
That's gonna definitely bite us something else.
Well, it might have an impact. So you're going to reach the rendezvous point, and as you possibly expected, Aaron is not there. Aramandi, Katal make it there together, and the other 3 of you also make it there as a group. Lax is going to comm Reluflissy and say, well done, boss. Good fly.
Thanks, Lax.
Sorry.
It's not your fault.
Katal, given you're arriving first and you are a medic, you're going to be able to run down and find out how ill is.
Yep, and I will be. Yeah, I would be doing that at the first possible opportunity.
I gathered.
How ill is ill?
1, 2, 3, 4. 5 successes.
He is battered and bruised. He was unconscious. That's why he wasn't answering. He's bleeding from his head. Fortunately, you're on a medium cruiser, so there's actually a decent med bay. Yeah, you're able to take him there. You're able to... I'm going to say that overall that's a pretty trivial thing to get him on the mend.
Yep.
Before you guys all rendezvous, he's going to wake up, and he's... Hey.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Did we make it?
Most of us.
I know about Adam. Is Aaron okay?
Hasn't turned up. Like, he survived, he got the ship, but he shot off and we haven't seen him.
I'm sorry. Maybe I made the wrong choice. Maybe I should have rescued him.
I mean, then you'd probably both be dead and Aaron would still run off.
I was in the tube and I don't really remember.
The ship you were in got bisected by a shot, and as I was coming out, I saw you, and it was worth taking a chance on you.
I owe you my thanks then. I'm lucky to be alive. Thank you.
Officially, I'm a medic, so it's what I do.
How about the others? How many did we lose?
The only other one who went down was Stumpy before it all started. Lax, Reluflissy, and Nara are en route. And Aramandi is on her ship.
Well, I guess mission success.
Doesn't quite feel like it.
Alright, is there anything that anyone wants to do before you guys regroup?
Nothing from me.
No.
I come to Catal. Catal, is he alright? Is Il alright?
Yeah, Il is... He's doing okay. I got him and he's up. He's got a few wounds, but nothing that can't be taken care of.
Alright.
We still haven't heard word from Erin yet, though.
For all I know from what has happened, I do not believe him that he went possibly AWOL. He lost his twin. And sometimes you just got to... Something, I don't know. I felt like that was my fault.
Look, we had to make a call, and I think you made the right one. It sucks, but we got a few ships, and we've got survivors.
Yeah. I just wish that technically I could have gone back and saved him. I wanted to save him, but...
Getting the heavy cruiser was more important than one man's life, and I'm sorry to say it.
No, I understand that. I really do. I just didn't think that it would hit me so hard.
The players were Rena as Nara Sobek, Robert as Catal, and Katie as Reluflissy. The GM was Ed Jowett. Era the Consortium was created by Ed Jowett and is copyright Shades of Vengeance Limited, all rights reserved. Stiletto Unit's adventures are far from over, so check back next week for another episode. If you'd like to know more, please visit our website, www.shadesofvengeance.com.